The first principle: begin with clarity of purpose. You cannot discipline yourself toward a vague idea. The mind will not commit to fog. You must define with precision what it is you want, why you want it, and who you must become to achieve it. A ship without a destination cannot discipline its sails. Your purpose is your compass. Napoleon Hill taught that desire backed with definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. Andrew Carnegie demanded the same of his protégés. Edison was relentless because his purpose burned so hot it consumed every doubt. Without clarity, you will wander. With clarity, you will endure storms. Write your purpose. See in your mind. Etch it into your soul. When purpose is clear, discipline becomes natural, not forced. The second principle: master your mind before you master the world. Discipline begins within. If your mind is chaotic, your actions will be chaotic. If your thoughts are weak, your willpower will crumble. You must guard your mind as a fortress. Reject excuses. Destroy doubt. Refuse to entertain the poison of procrastination. The disciplined man does not indulge in every thought that arrives. He selects thoughts like a general selecting soldiers for battle. He only allows what strengthens, never what weakens. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." Discipline begins by thinking only thoughts aligned with victory. The third principle: build rituals, not wishes. Discipline is not built in the heat of the moment. It is built through ritual, through structure, through repetition. Do not rely on willpower alone. Build systems that make discipline inevitable. Rise at the same time. Train at the same time. Study at the same time. Work at the same time. Edison had rituals for experimenting. Carnegie had rituals for studying markets. Benjamin Franklin scheduled every hour of his day. Ritual creates rhythm. Rhythm creates momentum. And momentum, once built, is unstoppable. The fourth principle: embrace discomfort as your ally. The average man flees from pain. The disciplined man welcomes it, for he knows that discomfort is the forge of growth. Muscles grow by resistance. Character grows by resistance. Achievement is born by resistance. Do not curse the wait. It is the wait that builds you. Do not despise the early morning alarm. It is the alarm that separates you. Do not avoid the challenge. It is the challenge that elevates you. Lincoln endured loss after loss before his victory. Disney faced rejection after rejection before his kingdom was built. The disciplined are those who refuse to bow to discomfort. They use it. They bend it. They're sharpened by it. The fifth principle: guard your environment. Discipline is fragile in the wrong soil. You cannot plant seeds of greatness in fields of mediocrity and expect to harvest. Surround yourself with environments that reinforce discipline, not destroy it. Carnegie chose masterminds of steel to sharpen his mind. Edison surrounded himself with fellow inventors who thought at his frequency. You must select your environment with intention. The people, the places, the inputs. Discipline thrives when temptation is minimized and inspiration is maximized. Remove distractions. Remove the negative. Remove the noise. And what remains is the silence where discipline flourishes. The sixth principle: break goals into daily battles. The man who stares at the mountain may feel overwhelmed, but the man who takes one step every day eventually owns the peak. Discipline is about breaking the impossible into the inevitable, about shrinking the overwhelming into the actionable. Do not measure yourself by years, measure by days. What did you do today? Did you move forward today? Did you honor your purpose today? If yes, success is guaranteed, for days accumulate into destiny. The seventh principle: control your emotions or they will control you. Anger, fear, doubt, impatience. These are assassins of discipline. The disciplined man does not react impulsively. He responds deliberately. He does not let temporary feelings dictate eternal destiny. When markets crash, the undisciplined panic. The disciplined hold the course. When failure strikes, the undisciplined surrender. The disciplined learn, adapt, and rise again. Control emotions, and you control outcomes. The eighth principle, sacrifice today for tomorrow. Every act of discipline is a trade. You trade comfort for growth, ease for progress, distraction for focus. The undisciplined spend their future for pleasure today. The disciplined spend their today to buy freedom tomorrow. Carnegie did not waste his youth in indulgence. He invested it in work. Edison did not waste his nights in entertainment. He invested them in invention. Ford did not waste his mind on gossip. He invested it in innovation. Sacrifice is not loss. Sacrifice is investment. And discipline is the willingness to invest relentlessly. The ninth principle, track, measure, and adjust. Discipline thrives on accountability. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Keep score. Track your habits. Record your progress. Know exactly where you stand. The disciplined are not blind. They are precise. They know how much weight they lifted, how many hours they studied, how much wealth they built, how many steps they took toward the goal. Edison counted every experiment. Ford tracked every design. Carnegie measured every ton of steel. Measurement reveals truth, and truth empowers discipline. The 10th principle, never quit on yourself. Discipline is not perfection. Discipline is persistence. You will stumble. You will fall. But discipline means you rise again and again, never surrendering to failure, never abandoning the vision. The 97% quit when it gets hard. The 3% persist when it gets unbearable. And that persistence, that refusal to quit, is what separates the great from the forgotten. Lincoln was disciplined enough to lose and lose and lose until victory crowned him. Edison was disciplined enough to fail 1,000 times without surrender. Disney was disciplined enough to keep creating after every rejection. Discipline is not about never falling. It is about rising every single time.